All right, I just want to talk about something really quickly, and because it matters, right? And I just finished up a call with this gentleman. He's like interested in like partnering up with us, like in regards to business. And he's like, yeah, I'm excited. Like he's been pushing, so he can be part of our like business network. And like I'm from the hood, right? I'm from the hood, right? From the streets and all that stuff. Right? You can tell, whatever. But you have to change, right? You have to grow. And I'm bringing it up because a lot of times people will say that I'm being authentic because they don't want to grow or because they want to stay the same, right? Even I even have this client that just insists on posting like ghetto music, trashy content. And this client is like, that's me. I'm authentic. And I want to be very careful about what we say authentic means. Like authentic doesn't, it's just because you're changing and growing into something else doesn't mean you're not authentic, right? I see this a lot and people say I want to be authentic, and because they're trying to be authentic, right? Like with the quotes, because it's not really authentic, because they want to stay the same or stuck in that um these low level mentalities, these low level languages, they never go anywhere, right? So I just want people to understand that being authentic doesn't mean you get to stay. You don't get to grow. You have to grow and become other things, right? Especially when you're in business and you're trying to deal with and bring on clients, customers. You're trying to, like, I work in real estate, so I'm typically working with people that are selling houses, trying to buy houses. I even work with people that are like trying to sell courses. And it's like, I never want to change. I always going to be me. And it's like, that doesn't matter, right? When you're in business, what is business about? Business is about people, not you, people, right? You have to serve other people. And if you continue with this, oh, I want to be authentic thing, where it was not really even authenticity, it's like that low level, that low mentality stuff, like you're not going to go anywhere. Right, I've yet to see anybody that's like with that ghetto nonsense, other than rappers or whatever, go anywhere. It doesn't. It's not synonymous with success. So you have to be careful when you say, like, we got to be very careful. Like I was talking with some of my business partners, and he was like, one of them mentioned, he's like, look, what does that even mean? Be authentic, right? And I'm like, yeah, that is actually a dangerous saying, because people are picking up on that saying and thinking that they have to stay the same, right? There's nothing artificial about me. I'm very authentic, right? I'm authentic, but I'm also professional. You get into business, you have to be professional. Like I can't continue. Like if I want to go somewhere, I can't continue with that ghetto and that trashy low level mentality and that low level, just that thought process. It's not really worth it. Like I would never go to where I want to go to if I stay authentic, like what these people are saying. So please be careful when you're out here talking about being authentic, right? You still have to grow. Nobody's saying change who you are completely as a person, but you have to grow, be more professional, be willing to change and grow into something better. All right. So I just wanted to talk about that. And because I have like clients, I teach and I coach marketing. And one, I'm thinking about my clients. I'm like, why did you post that music? And that music is very repelling, right? It's basically some ghetto rap jingle, some ghetto rap song, and it's going to push a certain client away, right? And I'm not saying that you can't have a niche or you can't have a client that you focus on, but this is why it's important to understand your client, understand your niche. Because me, for example, right, I'm a client, I'm instantly turned off by that kind of content. However, guess what? I will spend money if you present something to me professionally. Right. So I'm thinking about this client and I'm thinking about the customer avatar, right? It's important that you understand your avatar in marketing. I'm thinking about the avatar, and essentially this avatar is ghetto, right? The avatar is ghetto, and I'm not trying to be prejudiced, but What do ghetto people have? They don't have much, right? They don't have much. They don't have money. They're not willing to pay. So is that the kind of avatar or client that you want? Maybe, if that's what you want, and you want people to keep coming and trying to get information for free, or they're not willing to pay anything, then you continue along that path. But if you plan on having success, guess what? You're going to have to upgrade your professionalism, right? If you pay attention to TV and you start to pay attention to the media, there's professionalism in just about all of it, right? You can't stay in that ghetto low level mentality. It just doesn't work. So enough of my ranting. I just wanted to talk about that because I hear people say that I want to be authentic all of the time, and that's just not what authentic means, right? Be willing to grow, be willing to upgrade, right? Be willing to do the work. Yes, you can't curse anymore. Okay, that requires work, but guess what? It's going to be worth it, right? You shouldn't be blasting your music or listening to that ghetto, posting those ghetto songs. It's going to take work, but guess what? It's going to be worth it. So enough of my rambling. I just wanted to get that out there. I wanted to talk about that because I see people say that and do that all the time, and it absolutely matters. It absolutely matters how others perceive you. So you got to be careful what you're pushing out and what you're putting out there, right? Still maintain a level of professionalism. There's no need for you to do that low level stuff, right? I appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the inside. Bye bye.